This is Logitech's flagship low-profile, ultra-thin, wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. It features Logitech's Lightspeed wireless technology that gives super fast and reliable connectivity with ultra-low 1 millisecond response times. An ultra-long battery life boasts of up to 30 hours consistent full RGB use. Next-gen lighting technology synchronizes lighting and game profiles with your content. It allows you to customize keys and animations from 16.8 million colors. It comes with a choice of 3 different mechanical key switches. I chose the GL Clicky keys. The keys offer high performance in a low profile mechanical switch with a distinctive sound and tactile feedback. Other switches include the GL Tactile and the GL Linear key switches. All this technology comes wrapped in a strong, durable aluminium magnesium alloy that allows for a minimal, extremely thin design and a beautiful aesthetic. Now that's what the box tells you, but I'm not here to tell you what the box tells you. I'm here to give you my insight to this keyboard and the problems that presented themselves to me over the past 5 months of using it. My name is Leon and welcome to the Flex Gaming channel. If you have come this far to find my review, the chances are you've probably seen this keyboard unboxed countless times by many other content creators on our beloved YouTube. So I'm not going to bore you by showing you the contents of this box. Instead, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about this Logitech's G915 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. The first thing about this keyboard you will notice is how thin it is. It's actually slightly thinner than my phone is when it's in its normal case, and that includes the key heights as well. So yeah, it's pretty thin. It's surprisingly strong as well considering its size, and it gives next to zero flex when you apply pressure. Although I don't recommend trying to bend yours if you do purchase one, but I'm sure, like me, you will appreciate the sturdy feel of the thing. I paid £200 for this keyboard on Amazon back in October. Well, I didn't, it was actually a birthday present, but anyway, at that price, you want it to feel solid and sturdy, and this definitely does just that. The RGB on this thing is amazing. 3 different brightness settings lets you have it as bright or as dull as you wish, and each key is individually programmable to be any color you want. It has 3 different settings that you can customize and save to the keyboard to access quickly on the fly, with tons more presets that are controllable with Logitech's G Hub software. During my use, I did come across one problem when using a configuration for the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The configuration had different lighting setups for different modes in the game and even flashed when the bomb was planted. It was really cool how it was so immersed in the game. The problem I had was that when I tried to type in game, the only keys lit up would be the keys it expected you to need in the game, be that the WASD keys and the surrounding keys. That wasn't the problem I had though. The problem was every time I went to the G Hub software to change the profile and load one that had all the keys illuminated, as soon as I would open Counter-Strike again, it would automatically switch back to that profile, and it seemed no matter what I did, I could not fix the problem. It did leave me having to type often on a darkened keyboard in a dark room. I did eventually manage to sort things out, but it was pretty frustrating at the time. Another great thing to know about this keyboard is the impressive battery life. It boasts of up to 30 hours continuous use on full RGB, but in the real world of actual gaming and general use, I managed to get approximately 2 weeks of using it every night for several hours at a time with no problems. I would say I always remembered to connect the wire well before the battery got low enough to interrupt my gameplay. I find that quite impressive when you consider how forgetful I can be at times. I would say I have this keyboard on charge in wired mode 50% of the time and the other 50% in the wireless mode. The reasons I switch between modes is mostly to make use of the USB cable provided as a USB pass-through to charge other things such as my partner's Fitbit smartwatch or my mobile phone. The battery life is as impressive as every other aspect of this keyboard. And now to the keys. I did select the geo-clicky switches because I did want that satisfying click that you get from them. I never noticed them to be overly loud whilst in game. However, at night, if I was typing without my headphones on, I would be mindful that they could be considered loud. Often having my girlfriend fall asleep at the side of me, I would try to keep my typing to a minimum. The short travel distance with each keystroke and the small amount of pressure needed to register a click, I think definitely helped keep the noise down. But if you do want a quieter typing experience, then I do recommend the GeoLinear switches. I have recorded for you myself typing on this keyboard, which I will play for you now, and I hope this gives you some insight into the sound of the keyboard with these switches. The keyboard's multimedia keys are slightly different in that they don't have the same mechanical switches. They offer a much denser and quieter feel, and the waterfall volume control is silent as expected and rolls smooth and effortlessly. It has an independent game profile key that shuts off the Windows key to stop you accidentally pressing it whilst in game, and it has two buttons to switch between the Lightspeed wireless and Bluetooth modes. Being able to switch between Lightspeed and Bluetooth with the tap of a button allows you to instantly connect to other devices such as your Xbox, your PlayStation, or even your mobile phone. I, however, have had no need to do this, so I can't report back on how the keyboard performs in the Bluetooth setting. If any of you guys have used this keyboard in the Bluetooth setting and would like to leave some feedback, please do so in the comment section below. That is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have liked what you've seen, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Please bear in mind that this is my first ever YouTube video, first ever proper YouTube video where I've done all the editing myself. If you would like to see me use this keyboard live, or you would just like to relax and play some games, then head on over to my Twitch. I've left that in the description below as well. Hope to see you guys there soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all very soon.